changes in demand we discussed with respect to price. Okay, keeping all the other things constant, we studied only the change in demand with respect to price. When there is a change in demand with respect to price and we are not considering any other determinants, then the shift in the demand is only on the same curve. There is only one single curve that you have to draw. Okay, and on this demand curve the shifts happen, whether it is a increase in demand or it is a contraction in demand. Okay, is it clear to you? These figures were clear to you? Change in quantity demanded, we can call it expansion in demand, or we can call it increase in quantity demanded. Okay, because when you are asked questions, these are confusing questions. Explain expansion of demand. Okay, when we do the demand because of income effect or all the other, that there also increase in demand takes place. Okay, but remember the expression, this is expansion of demand or contraction of demand. Expansion and contraction of demand both happen on the same demand curve. Okay, it is a change in price which affects the quantity demanded. Okay, now today we are going to start with, so this is clear to all, contraction in demand. Okay, now we are going to study the second effect. Okay, in this we are going to keep price constant. Our price is not going to change, but there will be change in other factors. Okay, when such a situation happens, when price is not changing, but any of the other factor changes, whether it is your income or it is your taste and preferences which change, okay, or all the other factors, population change, whatever, all the other factor, if there is a change in all other factors or any of the other factors and price is constant, then the entire demand curve shifts. Okay, that means when we are drawing this kind of demand curve, we have two demand curves. Okay, either it shifts towards the right or it shifts towards the left. Okay, this is clear, right? It will shift towards the right when there is increase in demand. It will shift towards left where there is a decrease in demand. Okay, in this case always remember price is constant. Price is not changing of that good. Okay, now first let's start with
Mom.
Yes, yes.
Then the last worksheet you sent, you said that you will show us how to draw the.
Oh yes, I forgot that one.
I did do the first question.
You didn't know that? Okay, I have forgotten that. Let me see. I'll put it. I'll do that and put it on the group. Okay.
Yes,
how to draw that? Okay. You people can see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can see both the curves. Right. Now we'll start with rise in demand. Didn't I do it? Just wait a second. I have it on the. So we'll study it from here only. Okay. Now rise, first we are learning about increase in demand. Okay. When your demand increases despite your price being same, because in this we are assuming that price is constant. Okay. So this will happen due to other factors other than price. Now what other factors can influence demand and increase the demand? What other factors? Yes, Zara, what other factors? Simar, what other factors? We discussed the factors. Siddhant, Meet, what other factors can increase the quantity demanded? What are the factors which are determinants of demand other than price? Taste and preferences, yes. What else?
Quality.
What?
Quality.
Quality of a thing improves. Okay, that can also influence demand. Quantity. Quantity demanded, so we are anyway studying. Why will quantity demanded increase if price of that thing is constant? If there is no change in price, why will the quantity demanded increase? Arya, why is you late?
Ma'am, sorry, I'm really sorry.
What really sorry? Where were you?
No, ma'am.
What? No, ma'am. You don't get up on time.
No, ma'am. I got up at 5:30.
Then?
Actually, I was having my breakfast, so I did not realize the time.
Okay, now tell me, why would quantity demand change if we have the same price? If the price is not changing, why will the quantity demanded change?
Ma'am, if the substitute good price changes,
Okay, yes, these are the other factors that we had talked about. Rest of the children, Muskan,
Ma'am, if it is a necessity,
if it's a necessity, yes, if it's a necessity, then also, but necessity, the definition of necessity is if the price increases, then also the quantity demand will increase. It will not decrease. Necessity is that thing. I am asking you, why would your demand change if there is no change in price? All these children who have just now joined, why are you all late? And where is Krishna?
Which session with Kevin sir today?
So please tell Kevin sir that, sir, our class starts sharp at 9. So you have to leave us at 9. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the question is open to all. We yesterday learned when the price changes, how does it affect demand? Okay. Now in this kind of scene, when the price is changing, all the rest of the factors we had kept as constant. In that case, the change in demand happens on the same. There is only one demand curve. Okay. And the increase or decrease in demand, contraction or expansion in demand happens on the one single curve. Okay, we have one demand curve. Now we are going to start today with when we are keeping the price constant and we are changing all the rest of the factors. Okay, so change in the rest of the factors can have the population might have increased, seasonal changes, government policy increases, or the income of that particular consumer increases. These are the other changes that can, taste and preferences change. Okay, these are the other changes which can happen other than price, which affect your quantity demanded. So now second, which we are going to study is, we are going to keep the price constant. Price we are not going to touch. Okay, and we will study the effect on demand curve when all rest, there is a change in any of the other which we discussed right now. Okay, so when such a thing happens, see, all of you can see the table here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and if you want to see, the table is given on page number 49.
yes.
Not 49. Page number 50.
51.
Okay, page number 50. Wait. Contraction and expansion of demand. Okay, now you can see this.
Ma'am, where is that ice cream seller example? I
Ice
can't
cream?
find it.
Which ice cream seller example?
Okay, so
what you can
this
see
one.
on my screen?
Yeah.
This we'll come to afterwards.
Number
First,
50.
Okay, so
this
okay.
it is somewhere,
Yes,
example
ma'am.
is given somewhere here only. Okay, now all of you see this table. Okay, Krishna, why are you late? Krishna, where is Krishna? Okay, now see this table, table 2.6. Okay, in this the price of the unit is 10 rupees only. Krishna, why are you late? Krishna is not interested only.
No, ma'am, it's not that.
What happened?
Ma'am, I just couldn't wake up early today.
You have to be on time, Krishna. This is the first class that you have. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
and principal ma'am has told us strictly that you will not allow children after 5 minutes. Okay, so today I'm making an exception, but from tomorrow you all will be on time. Okay, okay. Now pay attention to this table that is being shown. Okay, you can see the highlighter that is pointing yellow color. Can you all see? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now see at the price table, the price is constant. Okay, it is 10 rupees per unit. Okay, when you look at the quantity demanded at rupees 10, the first time the quantity demanded was 5, and then it increased to quantity demanded at 10. Okay. Now, why would this happen? Why would this happen? One way of this happening is there is a change in income of the consumer. Okay. If the income, I'm not talking about the real income which we talked about yesterday, when the prices fell and he had more money in his hand to spend. I am talking about the income as such. If from 100 rupees his income changes to 150 rupees. Okay. In case of such things, when his income changes and these are normal goods we are talking about, what will he do? He will increase his demand. Just hold on a second. किसमें हिंदी का आईडी तुम्हारा हिंदी का आईडी गलत दे रखा है इसमें ही नहीं मीटिंग आईडी के लिए नहीं इसमें जाना ज्वाइन मीटिंग पर्सनल लिंक नेम तो है ही नहीं ज्वाइन विद मीटिंग आईडी ग्रुप पे डाल के देखो ग्रुप पे यही क्वेश्चन डालो हेलो या okay, so now look at the price is constant at 10 and 10, but your demand has increased from 5 to 10. Okay, now this will happen in case of normal goods if your income has increased, okay, or any other factor. What other factor? If the number of buyers has increased suddenly, suppose, okay, from the adolescent group you have jumped into there is a new phone in the market, the number of buyers will increase. Okay, or what else can happen? What else can happen? There can be a substitution effect also. There can be a substitution effect also. Your some other good which can be substituted for this good, the price of that has increased. Okay, so any of these changes, the demand has increased. Okay, but the price was constant. In this scenario, the entire demand curve shifts. Okay, can you see this, DD? This was your initial demand curve. Now at the same price, you cannot increase the quantity demanded on this same curve. Okay, so you have an entirely new demand curve, which is your D1, D1. There is a lot of disturbance in this. Please put yourself on mute, all of you. Zara, put yourself on mute, bacha.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, as I told yesterday, I'm not understanding how to plot a graph.
You did not understand how to plot a graph. I also forgot to plot that graph, and what I will do today is, I'll write it down. I will plot the graph, click a photo of it and put it on the group. Okay?
Ma'am, but I need to understand it step by step.
Okay, see, I'll show you here only. Can you see the figure here?
Yes,
You can see my highlighter,
yes,
yellow colored. Okay? Now see, on your graph also, you people know how to use a graph paper. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
There are squares on your graph. 10 small squares make one big square. Yes or no? Yes?
Yes,
So consider this 0 to 5 as one big square. It is up to you, depending on the table that you have been given or you have yourself made.
From 0 to 5 on the x-axis.
Yes, 0 to 5 on the x-axis. Okay?
Okay.
Now it is up to you. I told you, depending on the table that you have constructed or you have been given that table, what differences you are going to take. Okay, but on a graph we always take that 1 centimeter difference as same. Like here it is 5, then 10, then 15. So on this graph 1 centimeter is equal to 5 units of quantity demanded on the x-axis. Okay,
Yes.
that is the scale that you have taken. In other, if your table is like that you have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, you take it that way. Okay, on the price axis, that is your y-axis, you see here also they have taken 5, 10. That means 1 centimeter is equal to 5 rupees. Okay, that is the breakup that they have taken. So depending
Ma'am, and y-axis, why have they done 0 to 5?
0 to 5, that is why, because they have given only two things in the table. See, only 10 rupees, price is constant. So you need only this 10. Okay, and your quantity demanded has changed from 5 to 10. So you don't require more units in this.
Ma'am, so the quantity demanded column, we have to mark it on x-axis, and the per unit, we have to mark it on y-axis.
Yes, it is always price on y-axis and quantity demanded on x-axis. There
Okay.
can be no change in this. Okay, whether you are doing a demand curve or whether you are doing a supply curve. Ahead we will learn the supply curve also. Always price is on the y-axis and quantity demanded is on the x-axis. Okay, so depending on what units and what table you have been given, you will take the breakup like that. Okay, now you had to show only two quantity demanded here, and price is on one single. So here 10, first quantity demanded is here, 5 is here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the point where both of them meet, right? The price of 10 and quantity demanded of 5. So this is your first point. Okay,
Yes.
and you have drawn this demand curve which is passing through this point. You will take a scale and draw it. Okay, now this demand curve means on every point on this demand curve, you can check the price and you can take out the quantity demanded corresponding to it. Okay, yes, Arya. Arya, you raised a hand.
Ma'am, by mistake, I'm really sorry.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
sorry.
Okay, so on the entire demand curve, you can see every point. If suppose, see my highlighter is here. If I want to check the price here, this will be my quantity demanded down and this will be my price. Is it clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now
Ma'am,
when we
then, at the meeting point, why do we have to draw this line D and
the
D,
meeting point.
okay,
Your
so we have
demand
to
curve.
show that this is the meeting point.
Yes, when we were making the previous demand curves, wait. Previous demand curve. See these demand curves. Okay.
Yes.
At 3, quantity demanded is 30. So here is your price 3. Your quantity demanded is 30. Yes. At
Yes.
5, your quantity demanded is 20. So you have plotted these 2 points, joined
Yes.
it with the scale and extended this demand. Okay.
Yes.
Now on this demand curve, suppose you have to find at price 6, what will be your quantity demanded? So from
Price
6, you will draw a line and this point
till
down.
10.
Yes, not 10. It will be more than 10. Yes,
Okay.
it is somewhere here. So you will count the graph and see how much it is. Okay. So
Yes.
from the demand curve on every point, you can find out the price and
And then how will we count the graph? To
child, I am telling you, these are all hypothetical values that you take. Okay. In this table, the value that was given was 3 and 5. So these are the only 2 points you are going to take. If I give it in the worksheet, I have given a table of, I think, 5,
yes.
13, 25, something like that. Okay. So you have 5 values on this. Corresponding to those 5 values, you have the quantity demanded. So you will plot all 5 of them, then join it with a demand curve. Understood?
Yes. Ma'am.
Okay.
Understood.
Now you have understood how to plot a graph.
Yes.
Increase in demand. Okay. In this, now see, your price is constant, but your demand has increased. Okay. Due to any factor, whether it is your change in income or your population has suddenly increased, supply has increased, anything. Okay. So in this, see, the demand curve completely shifts because it is an increase in demand. Your demand curve has shifted from left to right. The D1 demand curve that you can see, this is a shift of demand to the right when your quantity demanded has increased at the same price. Okay, can you see it on the graph? At 10, your first quantity demanded was 5. Now you cannot have on the same graph 10 as quantity demanded. Can you have at the same price?
No.
You cannot have. So you need to extend it at 10. Now when this comes to 10, your graph totally changes. Your demand curve changes. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is what is the meaning of increase in demand. Now there is a difference between expansion of demand and increase in demand. Okay, what was expansion of demand? What was expansion of demand?
I'm increasing demand.
No. Expansion of demand is increase in quantity demanded on the same curve, which we did yesterday. That happens when your price changes. all the other factors remain the same. So there is only one demand curve in that case. Okay, that is, yes, Arya.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. The thing which you told, no, expansion of demand, may you
Yes.
just explain it once again? A little confused.
See, expansion of demand, when you use that term, expansion of demand is used when your demand curve is the same. Okay, it is a change in quantity demanded. In case of expansion, it is increase in quantity demanded on the same curve because of price change. The price has changed. Okay, but when you talk about only increase in demand, in that case the price is constant. The demand that has increased is because of other factors other than price. Okay, in this scenario the entire demand curve shifts. Okay, because this is increase in demand, it is going to shift towards the right of it. Okay, so now you understand, at the same price, see, you get now more quantity. Okay, now in this, quantity demanded is measured on the x-axis, price is shown on the y-axis. This is same for all. DD is your initial demand curve. This is your explanation that you are going to give. Okay, the same way it is given in your books. The demand curve shifts towards the right from DD to D1, D1. Okay, at the same price of rupees 10, the consumer now demands 10 units. Okay, now what is another way of writing it? Another way of writing this is, you give more price to same demand. That means, now how do you say that? When we say the price is same, so how are we saying more price for the same demand? Okay, now if you keep the quantity demanded as same, so right now we are, you see here 5. Can you see this yellow mark on 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now if you keep this as same, right, and you take this, extend this 5 upwards, have you do you see this yellow mark? Your demand curve has shifted. So for the same quantity demanded of 5, your price has increased here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
can you see this? This is your increase in demand or your shift of the demand curve. Okay, that is why another way of writing is, more price you have to pay for the same demand. Okay, this is clear? The
Yes.
shift in demand curve is clear to both all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, is there any problem? Can we go ahead to the example that is given? Okay, now look
Ma'am?
at that. Yes,
Ma'am, why do you make those arrows?
these arrows to show you the shift from 5. That this you have to make on your, in your graphs also when you're explaining. These arrows are shown, drawn to show the shift. Okay, that from DD it has shifted to D1. Otherwise, if you don't show the arrow, it can be understood from D1 it has shifted to D. Yes, who wants to ask a question? 2
Ma'am,
participants. Yes.
ma'am, that line is there, that is the increase or decrease in the demand. To represent that, we draw the line.
Which line? Line or arrow?
The DD line.
The DD line is the D1 is your demand curve, the new demand curve. DD was your initial demand curve. When your quantity demanded increased, your demand in the market for that quantity increased, D1 became your new demand curve. Clear?
Ma'am, may you explain little bit, like if they have given a graph in the exam, like how do we read that graph?
This graph, if is it given in your exam, okay, you can see on this graph your price at 10 is same. This is the condition wherein you are keeping your price constant, all other factors are changing. Our first condition was price was changing, all other factors were constant. Yes, that was our contraction or expansion of demand. Okay, so you learn these terms. Expansion or contraction means same demand curve, there is a change in price. All other factors are constant in that case. Okay, in this case, your price is constant. There is no change in price, but still the quantity demanded changes because of other factors, not because of price change. Okay, So this is a second scenario, which is known as increase in demand or decrease in demand. In this case, your entire demand curve shifts. If it is an increase in demand, it shifts to the right. If it is a decrease in demand, it shifts to the left. Is it clear? This graph is clear to all? Yes, increase in demand. So let's go ahead to the example that is given. Now suppose here the example is given of an ice cream. It sells at a price of 30 units in the market. Okay, 30 rupees per unit. A consumer buys 2 units of it. Okay. Now suppose because of weather conditions, the demand of ice cream increases. In summer months, the demand for ice cream will increase.
Yes.
Yes. So your demand increases. Now there is no change. There was no change in price at that time. The demand increased because of the season. Okay. As a result of increase in demand, suppose the price of ice cream now rises from 30 to 35 rupees. This happens? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
When suddenly some demand increases, after some time the price increases with it. So when now he was selling at 30, now he started selling at 35 because he has seen that because of the season his demand has increased. Okay. Now for the same amount of good, okay, that is the consumer was buying 2 units of that good, he has to pay 35 per unit. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so that means when a higher price is paid for the same amount of good, it represents a situation of increase in demand, right? If you have not understood this, leave this example, just come back to this graph. See this graph. At the price of 10, right, initially you were buying 5, quantity of 5. Now if you have to buy the same quantity 5, your demand curve has shifted. So you will not find your point here. You will find your point somewhere here. Yes? Can you see the yellow dot?
Okay, now
Yes?
I understood.
Now you understood? So now
Yes.
when you trace this, your price will come here. So more price you have to pay for the same quantity demanded when there is a shift in demand curve. Clear? To all?
Yes,
Zara,
ma'am.
Muskan?
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am.
Let's go to. Now this was your increase in demand curve. Why is it again coming this? We reverse the situation, go to decrease in demand. Okay. In this case, your demand curve will shift towards the left. Okay. Here also condition is same. Your price is constant. Okay. But your quantity demanded changes. It has fallen down. Right. So from when at 10, you were buying 10 units. At the same price of 10, you are now buying 5 units. Okay. See this on the curve. This was your curve. At 10, you were buying 10 quantity, 10 units of that good. Okay. But when your quantity demanded has changed, your curve has shifted to the left. The same price, you will buy less amount of good. Yes? Yes? Understood this? This is just the opposite of what we learned in increase in demand. Okay? That means here it will be less price for the same demand. There it was more price for the same demand. Here you have to pay less price for the same demand. Okay? Clear or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? This is clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
So can I expect you will be doing questions based on this?
Yes, ma'am. I
Okay.
will try.
All of you will try. I'm going to put a worksheet today. Okay, so this is clear. Now let's go to why these happen. Why there is a shift in demand curve. What are the causes behind these shift? Okay, first I have told you your income might change from a person who is earning 100 rupees per day. He might start earning 150 rupees per day. So now he can spend more money for his necessity, save more money for his other comforts. Okay, so in that case, your demand curve shifts. Okay. Second is change in price of related goods. Now, what are the relative goods that we have studied? What are the related goods we have studied?
What goods?
Related goods.
Substitute goods.
Substitution and one more is there?
Complementary.
Inferior goods.
Yes,
Inferior goods.
no, substitution goods and complementary goods. Okay. What were the substitution goods? You can easily replace one good X by good Y. Yes or no?
Yes.
So when such a scenario comes in, when there is a change in price of your substitute goods, then also your demand curve changes. Okay. For example, tea and coffee is given in your book. Because of price of tea has increased. Just an example of tea and which are substituted. The demand curve for tea will shift to the right if price of coffee increases. If price of coffee increases, people will start demand tea. The demand curve for tea will increase. Okay, and at the same price what he was buying coffee, he can now buy more of tea. So there is a complete shift in the demand curve. Yes or no? So the demand curve for tea shifts. Okay, it is the demand curve for tea which will shift because there is a change in price of coffee. Okay, and that the same thing happens for complementary goods. What are complementary goods?
Like they cannot be used without each other, like pen
So
and
if
ink.
one price of one increases or decreases, not price, because income of a particular consumer increases or decreases, he can buy more of one thing, and it's complementary also, then he will buy. Okay, so that is why the demand curve shifts. Change in taste can also shift the demand curve. If from Coke I now start liking Pepsi, quantity demanded will increase. Okay, for Pepsi. So the demand curve totally shifts. At the same price, I buy now more of Pepsi. Okay. Okay, now in your book, there is a distinction given, which I want all of you to see.
Ma'am, there's one more point. Change in population.
Yeah, there is change in population also. Acha, haan, book mein there is change in population. It is also the same when suddenly the population increases. Suppose the adolescent population now increases to, now this has not come properly on my screen, so I want you to look at your books. Okay, this is given in your book, 52 page number, the distinction between extension and increase in demand. Okay, extension of demand is on the same curve. Okay, increase in demand is a shift in demand. Remember these two things because lot of questions I saw in your board exams are on this.